I'll never understand for the life of me how people do certain things and still sleep at night, still smile, and go on about their life as if nothing never happened. But it seems like to me, I notice a pattern. The same people that do stuff like that, get over on people, plot on people, or whatever the case may be. It seems like to me those are the same people on jobs that wonder why they can't get promoted, wonder why their life is not where they think it should be, or wonder why just not them. I'll never understand that. Like, do y'all not think for 1 second maybe the reason why is because you may have did something and gotten away with it, or maybe it could be your season of karma, or maybe it could just be your spirit is not right. I'll never understand why people do that, because it seems like to me, from my experience and what I have observed in life, the people that kind of think like me are the ones, not to say, how can I say this? I'll never understand it because I don't think people understand the fact that you could do all you can in your power to destroy a person. But if God has it written in the book for this person to be all right, it's nothing that you could possibly do unless God says so. Even if you do succeed with your plan, don't you know God can have it so you can succeed at that one thing, but God can pay that person back double for the misfortune that you played a part of? I don't think people understand that, because the fact of the matter is, I graduated high school when I wasn't supposed to graduate high school. It's been times when I have fought back in high school, sometimes 10 days, fought, came back, suspended for 10 days, fought again, come back, suspended for 10 days, come back again. First of all, I won't supposed to come out of middle school. I got to high school, fought. Ended up getting expelled from the high school, sent to alternative school. Ended up stabbing a girl up in the alternative school. First of all, when I went to the middle school, I wasn't supposed to come out. Came out of there with a 3.0 GPA. Got to the high school, expelled out of the high school. Ended up going to the alternative school. Ended up stabbing a girl up in the alternative school. Ended up graduating high school. Okay? No matter what I had been through, God had it so I still graduated. When I walked into that building to do the graduation practice, people's mouth had dropped. People couldn't believe it. When they all told us to line up to practice for the ceremony, a bitch had said, "What you doing? You marching with us? Are you kidding me?" They couldn't believe it. I was right there with them. Okay? When I got to community college, the girl teamed up with me with her and her mama. Jumped me. College is a little different than high school. They not gonna get to the bottom of it. They gonna suspend all y'all. They don't get to the bottom of shit. Okay? Once that happened, I ended up transferring my credits to a university. right? That won't supposed to happen. The school called themselves being a smart ass and it spelled blocked my whole social security number out of the whole system. God had it so I still got into a university. Okay? Came out of the university with a good GPA. No matter what I had been through. Okay? All right? So graduated from there, right? I'm in grad school now. No matter what I have been through, God still pulls me through no matter what people try to do. I'm still all right. And see, people fail to realize whether you feel like I'm worthy or not because I have a speech impediment, or you may feel like I'm a hothead, so I don't deserve a lot of the accomplishments and a lot of the things that I have attained at a young age. It really doesn't matter what you may feel, because if God says it's so, it's so. And you can go out your way to be nasty all you want. But see, people fail to realize you can try all you want. Whether you succeed or not, God can have it so I move up even higher. And you could be at a standstill. And then people wonder why they can't get where they want to get, or they see everybody else bypass them. And you may feel like, well, I shouldn't have came in as a higher than you, or whatever it may be. But then you wonder why you still stagnant and then everybody else moving up, because your spirit not right. That's one thing I could never do. One thing for certain, two things for sure. I could never be the type of woman that look at the next bitch up and down, looking at her from head to toe with a stank face. You want to know why? Because I don't give a damn about any of you bitches. I could never do that. I could never let the next woman know that I'm that much bothered by her existence that I got to just stand there and grunt at her up and down. I could never do that. Okay? And another thing, I could never hate on the next woman's accomplishments. So you got your degree from, you got your this from. I don't see how you got accepted into that school. I don't see how you got that. I don't see how you got that. I could never let everything you say. So you went to college, how you went grad school. I could never let the next woman know that I was that much bothered by anything she has going on. I could never do that, because all that tells me, whether you know it or not, for me to have it and you don't, all that says is you're hating. You're mad because it's not you. Okay? People need to realize, while you hating on the next woman, there could be more time that you're pouring into yourself. Stepping up your A game. Because whether you know it or not, God has his hands on me. No matter what people have done, no matter what, doors closing, people mocking you, people saying you're not worthy, laughing because they feel like, ha ha, right? No matter what they did. You know what I did when them people at that community college did that to me that time? You know who the first MFers I showed my degree to? Them. No matter what they did, God had it so he still made a way for me. One thing people fail to realize, this is why I get my education young. Because one thing I always said, I don't never want to be that older person on the job that pick with all the young people. I don't ever want that to be me. I get my education young like this, so when I'm up in age, I can be chilling, eating the fruits of my labor, enjoying my life. I could never be that person. I could never be you. Ever. Ever. I don't want to be that 40-something-year-old person on the job picking with all the young people. I don't ever want that to be me. So, for those that wonder in life, and I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you like me, you're young, you're trying to make it and stuff, and people may not always understand why. It's not for them to understand. Keep your head up. Keep going to school. Keep working. Because one day you're going to look back on your life and you're going to be glad that you did it. Because it seems like the older I get, I'm glad that I pushed myself. Okay, that's one door that closed. Try this school right here. And don't listen to people when they say, oh, don't apply to that school. They ain't going to accept you. Because what if I had let them people get in my head? What if I did? Now, like I always say, for the life of me, I never understand. I've been told I can cook. I've been told that I'm good in bed. I've been told that I'm sweet-natured. I've been told that I'm a hothead. I've been told that I have bad eye contact. Whatever. I'm giving you the good and the bad, right? But one thing I've never understood for the life of me, it seems like to me, from what I've noticed in multiple situations with multiple people, even if an MFer ain't doing nothing but just venting to you, right? I never understand why. It seems like it's the people that always wonder why with you. They wonder why they can't do the same. Have you ever took the time to wonder or even think that maybe it could be a light about this person, or maybe God could just have their hands on this person? If God has his hands on you, God said in his word, it don't matter if the world is against you, but if I'm for you, you are right. I have education on my side. It'll always be a place for me in society. And don't you ever forget that.